Hello everybody and welcome back to the spring of year 16 of Let's Play Dawn of Man with me, Scruffy Joe. Let me unpause the game. Now, a little bit of a funny story. It's not really funny. This is actually now a slightly alternate reality version of the same game because I forgot to press the save button. So, at the end of the last episode, there was a raid, some people got killed, it was all very badly done, and then after that, I kind of, in a bit of a huff, finished recording the episode and just turned the computer off and walked off. The result of that is that I then, when I came to reload it and carry on, found that that raid had never actually happened as far as the save game file. So I've run the clock on a little bit and that raid didn't happen. So here we are in alternate reality version of year 16. Bearing all that in mind, we will go on about our business. So we have a very nearly finished defensive wall. It's just kind of a little bit of a gap here, some gaps over here, and obviously this bit here which we haven't quite built yet. So that's all going on. We are doing stuff with making linen outfits, which are stylish but not very warm. So really, do we want... Let's turn those off. Really, if they're not warm, we don't care. We can be naked. And down here we are weaving wool, and we are going to be weaving cloth, although I don't think we're actually making any cloth in terms of growing the crops, but we'll get around to that a bit later on. So a couple of things to think about really. Firstly, we don't need any of these trees in here, so get rid of those, and then we'll put another field in down the back here, just to kind of keep that nice and tidy. We have enough room for 64 people now, which is a really nice big number. That's going to sort stuff out, so we don't need to build any more buildings. Let's just have a quick look through residences. No, we do not yet have roundhouses because we haven't researched masonry. We can build everything except for warehouses. Again, that's a masonry deal. Let me just turn the speed up a little bit. There we go. New people have just arrived. 2 new people have just arrived. Production-wise, we can build flint mines. Now, I did build one of those, and that was over here. Where was it? Sure, I built one up here. Don't tell me they've all dug it out already. How bizarre! They must really fly through those things. We've got some monoliths ready as well, so those can be picked up and moved at some point, but not quite yet. It's just... Should I build another flint mine? I think maybe I should. So, build, production, flint mine. Let's do that. Do you know what? Let's build more flint mines. Yeah, actually I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep that one spare. That's a very fat pig. What I am going to do is collect all of those sticks, because they do seem to be an awful lot of sticks over there, and it's messy, and I don't like mess. That's the worst ever reason to do something in the medieval world. Look at all those sticks. There you go. Never-ending pile of sticks. Did we cut down those trees? Yes, we did. Great. Good. We do need to get rid of this pile of rocks. I mean, 3 people can work on it, and the production limit is set to 20. We do have currently 22, so that's why they're not digging any. So if we can just up that to like 50, I mean, we are going to need a massive... What the heck? Go all the way. Let's go all in. We need a pile of 100 stone because we are going to, at some point very soon, get masonry. In actual fact, we've got loads of stuff we can do here. We can do 20. That's 2, isn't it? Right. So we can do pulses, and we can do pigs, or we can do pulses, and we can do flax. Flax allows us to make new clothes. Pigs allows us to get pigs. Pigs is free meat forever. Pigs are the best animal. I'm going to do flax. We're going to save pigs, because we've only one knowledge away. This is what happens when you take your eye off the ball. Oh look, we just gained 2 knowledge. pigs. Okay, so we are now 20 technology points. So we've got a little bit of time to kind of finish everything, get it all ready, and then we're going to enter the Copper Age, which means at that point we will run out of. I think we make mammoths go extinct. So that's kind of a byproduct. There's nothing anyone can do about that. It's the end of spring, so these fields are about to go. There's a trader here. I don't suppose you've got anything. I'm finding I mean, that's just a ridiculous amount of money. I don't really. We've got sheep. We can make wool. I say we've got sheep. They're probably all outside at the moment. There's a goat. You're a dog. You're a dog. Where are all my sheep? I'm assuming they're off grazing. You're a goat. Well, look. There's obviously evidence down here that the sheep are somewhere and that someone is doing something with their wool. So that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. I'm going to quickly check stock of the food situation. We have loads of fish. We've got a few berries. They're just starting to pick the berries now. Lots of flour. That's good. Flour which should be being turned into bread. Why don't we not? Oh, it is. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Now we are going to need some flax, aren't we? So we can, yeah, flax. Now there's an argument for putting this somewhere near where I'm going to build linen, which I think is down there, isn't it? Yeah. That'll probably be enough. Plant flax, people. Animal limits. What's going on? What's your problem? Why are you trying to tell me about animal limits? Right. I don't really understand what are we talking about? 100% of the pigs? That doesn't. That needs to be a number. I need to be able to say I want 20 pigs, not 100% pigs. 100% of the population of my population? Am I saying that we can have up to 60 pigs? That seems like madness. Let's go for 50% of the population. So maximum. That's going to be loads of. That's just ridiculous. You'd need. That's far too many people. Wave my arms around like a flailing weirdo and just pretend not to mind. I think that's the best idea. There is a storm a-coming. Okay, so everything goes quiet and it starts raining heavily and I turn the speed back up. We wait for lashings of lightning and thunder. That was exciting over there. Ooh, that was quite close. Someone's going to get killed if they're not careful. Big rock pile. Come on, get rid of this. If they can clear this, it will be great because then we can. Then we can finally finish the defensive wall. How much wood have we got? None at all. We do need to deforest something else. Yeah, I don't want to knock down too many trees. I suppose there's an argument for making a bit of a path out here. Just because it'll look nice. A path for the Knights of Ni. Because we obviously do need some more wood. We've not got any logs. And that's an issue. In fact, let's get rid of some of these birch trees as well. Because we don't want people turning up, climbing up the trees and jumping over the wall, because that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? That's very poor defensive planning on the part of these medieval villagers. We do also need to build some more of these. I promised this season that I would build more of those. So let's just quickly do that. So we want to build, we want defences, we want some of these bad boys. We want to build, we want defences again. I think we probably want one over there, just as a kind of an outpost. And we definitely want some by this gate. Donk and donk. Probably want one in the other corner over there. This is just going to be definitely worth going to cut down some more trees. And we want one or two here. Whoops. Defences. Donk and donk. Lovely old oak tree, but I'm going to cut it down. The other trees are food-based trees. So we'll get rid of that one as well. Hey, they finally finished that. That's great news. Right, defences. Wall. Bump. Lovely. That means I have left these piles of rock outside, but that's okay. We'll just go and bring them in when we're done. I'm going to cut that tree down while we're at it. Excellent. So that's all coming on rather well. I'm quite happy with this. Where are we? We're just going into autumn now, which means it's harvest time. So we're going to see a massive bump in my grain store. Bread and flour is still the main food. Not sure what's... Let's see. Where are my animals gone? I think when it comes to winter, they all come back indoors, and that's when you can kind of count how many you have. For the time being, it's a bit of a problem. We are also lacking wood. Kind of want a big clump of wood that we can just go and chop down without worrying about. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to worry too much about wood. I'm just going to select an area over here. This will do. Not too far away, not too nearby. And I'm just going to go chop down these trees. And then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to say 2 people in your own time. No rush. It's like a hobby, really. You go and chop down some trees. Right, so let's check the outfitter now. How are we doing here? No outfits are queued. Why is that? Is that because we don't have any wool? Wool? Where's wool? We've got loads of wool outfits. Nobody's wearing any of them. 54 people aren't wearing skins outfits as well, which is weird. I need to check these. I mean, let's just get 25 of each. Why the heck not? I've got so many weapons. Basically, we've become a thriving civilization, and it's just really cool. It's really gone really well. You know, nobody's even died this year. We've got 55 out of 64. I haven't had to worry about food. Oh, we have run out of flint. Well, there we go. There is a flint mine here. 3 people can come and mine this flint. Why are we running out of flint? I mean, it looks to me like we've got loads of everything. So maybe let's play with some limits. So, does everyone need to have a knife? Probably. Actually, I quite like these limits. I mean, nobody needs a sling anymore. Oh, hello. Oh, just seen a thing. Hold on. Brilliant. Problem solved. Once you go below the percent, there we go, tutorial point for this episode. Once you go below the percentages, it turns into real numbers, and then it actually makes sense. Because you can set it so that, actually, I only really want 10 of each of these types of animals. There we go. Because I've only got enough space for 10 anyway. And I do need a third stables for pigs. That's a good point, actually. Third stables for pigs. Those were the words I just said. We haven't really got room down there. Let's pop it over here in the corner. Can we turn this round? I think I'd rather have it there. There we go. That can be for pigs. Yep, I know we've got no flint. It's because I keep telling people to cut down trees, I think. And then people come and replace that. Sledge is broken. The sledge. So when a sledge breaks, that is something that we definitely need to replace. Build more sledges. Thank you. Let's just check the defences. That's a solid wall, everyone. We've got a couple of gaps here, but people are still bringing logs in. How are we doing on logs? Right, 5 logs left. We do have this clump of trees over here, which I told someone to come and chop down. So that's cool. That's happening. In actual fact, our number of logs is going up, which means somebody's collecting them and no one's building. So that's working out all right. I mean, we're just about keeping level on 0-ish. You know. How are we doing on time? We are now in the winter. We have had fairly uneventful year in terms of people dying and awful things going wrong. It's all gone quite nicely, really. So we're just really counting the clock down to the snowy time as people are putting on wool outfits, hopefully. I want to see somebody wearing a wool outfit. Are you wearing a wool outfit? No. You're wearing skins. What about you? There you go. Hello. Check that out. Nice outfit. That looks better than skins. I mean... Well, she does look a bit unhappy and possibly very tired. Where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you so tired? She's going to go and have a cheering up session. There you go. I mean, if you get really down and tired and upset... She's got bad morale. She just needs to go and have a bit of a pray at one of my skull trees. Or this giant rock. I mean, you know, we've got a big monolith here. What's not to love? Right, so we got rid of those rocks. That was good. That was a big pile of stone. So we need to mine this as well, just so that we've got nice clear areas to work with. So if I just set up a gather stone, stick that there. We'll pick up. Does that get all 3? Not quite. Hold on. Delete. Try again. Gather stone. We got all 3. There we go. Right. So we clear up all 3 piles of stone, and that will just give me a bit more, well, room, really. And obviously large amount of stone, which we are going to need a massive amount of very soon. When this number 7 hits 20 and we get to do copper, shortly after that, we'll be able to pick up a load of new text. In fact, let's just have a quick look at those while we're waiting for winter to end. So the first one you get is copper smelting. So, okay, it's kind of a gateway tech, really. It doesn't really give you great deal of stuff. I don't think it might give you all of these axes and stuff. But you are going to need pit fern. Oh, no, right. Okay, so all of those things, copper mine, charcoal pit, pit furnace, metalsmith, workshop, all of those things will be new techs based off buying this one thing. And then a bit later on we can get fruit trees. Rye. And cattle, which will mean that we'll have really big things. What have we got? Already got cattle here. Oh, cattle. Right, okay. That reminds me, there's one thing I do need to do is find some pigs. There's a young lady boar. We will go and catch you. A young man boar, really. You're also a young lady boar. We'll catch you as well. Definitely need a young man boar. What have we got there? No. You're a lady. Tell you what, we'll catch you anyway. Bum 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 bum. Looking for things that are like pigs. None of these things look like pigs. What about you? No, you're an ibex. I think maybe we might have to settle with those lady child pigs for the time being. Maybe hope for a baby boy pig in the spring. That seems like a most reasonable. Yeah. We'll keep our eye out. We'll keep our eye out for a boy pig. But in the meantime, let's go and try and domesticate some lady pigs. I reckon it's going to be this person going after boar. We've all been in that position. We have. I mean, let's be honest. Let's track them. I forgot to find out who this lady's name was, but she's wearing a woolen outfit, so... Yeah! Wait, steady. Calm down. Calm down here. Look, easy, easy. Relax. All good. Look, I'm holding a pretend apple. Holding a pretend apple. Would you like the pretend apple? Well done. Springtime as well. What an ideal place to stop an episode. With a successful domestication of a wild female boar, which is now following home this woman to come to a lovely, secure village in the springtime of the new year. It's idyllic. It's wonderful. Thanks very much for watching this episode. I will see you again next week for another one. Bye now. Take care.